I can't go on. I want off. I want to end this.
Oh, Jesus Christ, is that thing loaded?
Just pick that baby up. It'll do the job for you.
Pick it up! Put your hand on it! Come on! Don't drag this thing out!
It's time for the Hustlers Dynasty!
Immediate, blazed, red-faced poker, and dinkbots.
May God murder my children.
I don't see that.
The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world built to keep us under control.
This Twitch streamer known as Blaze.
In order to change a human being.
400, you know, shit big as fuck money, stay cashing out NBA. It's $400 T-Money took me up. $400 right here. Yo.
I'm gonna do it again.
Link it. Just
I'm
link it
gonna do it
together.
again,
No,
you
we
fucking
want that, but just bleep it. Bleep them all.
Fuck.
You just have to bleep them. There's one he won't say.
Do you want to bet? Would you like to bet, dude? Out of common courtesy for you and the world, I have to wear these fucking headphones now. And look at this. I got spikes now, like
I kind of like
Bowser.
I kind of feel snug.
Like Bowser now. Is there any way we could turn up the Kevin? Like I can't actually hear him.
Hey, how we doing?
Like it's like I can hear it. There's audio, but it's not audible over me or
let's get
anyone
Kevin
else
up.
or anything
Let's
else.
turn up Kevin.
Turn up
Kevin.
everything.
Hey,
Just turn it
Kevin.
all up.
Kevin. Hey.
Just turn it up.
Up or down?
Now that's down. That's
down. There we go. Yeah, up. Yeah.
Further.
There we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, now I can hear Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
And boxes. What's up?
Everything. What's up, dude? I'm excited for today.
Fucking pussy world.
I have a couple things, and there's
Yeah.
one thing I want to do at the top of the episode
Top of the hour. Run it up.
that I wrote down.
Do it.
Okay, let me set the stage for you guys.
Hey, if Mike's bleeping those audios, they're going to be about 50 decibels too hot. So
Yeah.
you guys don't want to turn
So you
down
can
your
turn-
thing.
well, now
Mike
turn it
doesn't
up.
understand volume.
Turn it up now.
Turn it up now, but make sure you had turned it down earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So he doesn't understand fades or volume.
He's working on it. So there has been a family pet, Buddy, the big old dog.
What?
Hold on. Who's been sick. He's been pooping on the carpet. And you guys have been such gracious owners.
You're going to have to get to the point.
Hold
here.
on.
Will you get to the fucking point? You're always doing this shit.
And you expected him to die sometime in the next month, so you gracefully let him eat cheeseburgers and didn't tell him he was just a horrible dog to deal with. But we have stem cells being pumped into Buddy. We have new life being reinvigorated, and Buddy is going to be a track dog. He's going to be a 15-year-old greyhound at the track, and you might be asking, who is Buddy?
I think
Buddy,
I'm with you on this.
Buddy is this
Buddy
podcast.
is this podcast.
There's no more shitting on the carpet.
The Buddy's Dynasty.
Buddy has just gotten 4 new legs, 1 new head, and
He's thinking it all. And that
is
wow.
so loud, dude.
Yeah. Now what do I have?
You know, well, I just got these today.
Mine has a picture of an anime girl
I
on
don't think
it.
you have anything yet.
Do you want something?
Mike can work on something for you. Oh my god, that's loud. Where did that
Let's go,
come
Mike.
from?
Dude, I just have a
I
button.
put that in to test it.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh my god, dude, that is so
Hang
loud.
on, I can turn the sound down.
No, it's fine. What is that anime chick?
It was just a voice mod default.
What, the fucking
Wait,
porn
will
mod?
it turn me into a girl?
I don't
Hello?
think so.
Why not?
I don't know.
Touch my
All right, I
clitoris.
turned down the buzzer.
Yeah? I can't mash it. Can you make it so I can mash it?
There you go, mash.
Overlay. Yeah. We're gonna have to. You're in between the episodes, Mike. You're gonna have to trim that one so that it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little
no,
bit of
I
delay.
will. This was literally just a tester.
Yeah, we're back. There's life. We've had some existential crises regarding just how horrible it is, and you know what, guys? The dead dog is. We're sorry.
The
That's
dog's
it.
better.
That's the gist
hopefully
of it.
getting better. Yeah, we released the worst podcast ever recorded by human beings.
The worst series of
series
podcasts.
of podcasts.
40 episodes of the worst
Right.
podcast.
But I really think we hit our stride in terms of stepping consecutive step after step after step into dog shit, hot boiling dog shit, walking down the sidewalk. And folks, we finally reached solid ground. Hopefully. We're drinking Long Island iced teas.
Getting fancy. One and out.
Getting
Pinkies
fancy.
out.
We're pulling our butts out and pressing them against the glass, so to speak. We're making the world's first crypto cheeseburger that you can trade. This is how black guys point their fingers. Leave one kind of open. Hey, OG, you know?
You know what they do?
What's that?
When in doubt.
When in doubt.
Pinkies out.
Okay, yeah. Word. SpongeBob.
I was going to add that.
Black people love SpongeBob.
Dude, I have that perfect segue.
Wow.
Almost like it was planned.
Black people fucking love SpongeBob.
Into
dude.
something that I am going to rapidly sending. Mike, you have Discord on there?
No.
Well, how do I send something to you?
Can you
quickly
put it in the drive?
Put it in the drive. All right, I'll put it in that spreadsheet link.
Okay.
Bro doesn't have Discord. This is his only computer that he can't be a pedophile
on. It's not that first link. It's going to be the second link in that. Hold on, I'm putting it in now. I'm putting it in now. All right, click on it.
On the
second
screen.
one, second one, not the first one.
You want it on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm really excited for whatever this is.
Just give it a chance. Black people love SpongeBob.
Black people do love SpongeBob. And it's muted. And you got to restart
Look at Pat's face when Bob come in the front room. He started frowning. I mean, I applaud you for taking care of your child, but you don't even know left from right. You so spread thin. Ain't no clothes on that earning board. And who got the baby, Bob? Unfit. Y'all get to arguing in front of the baby. That baby is going to remember all of that. Bob had to let him know. We made a commitment. You not pulling your weight.
This is
Bob,
pretty long.
like, don't get it
pretty long
twisted.
TikTok.
Yeah,
guys.
This how many diapers your son go through.
Mike can't hear us.
Mike!
What?
That's enough.
How can you not hear us,
He
man?
doesn't have it.
I can't hear your guys'
He
voices.
broke it. We didn't have time.
That seems essential.
He spread so thin.
Listen. Man, fuck, dude. It's throwing me. It's throwing me. You remember that TikTok? That guy who's like, on God, when you trying to get a piece of cake, at night, and you open in that cake, and it sound like pa. You know that one?
No, can you look that up?
Look, yeah. When you trying to get a piece of cake at night, I don't know if this is one of those things that's findable. I've discovered that a lot of my favorite videos are not findable.
Yeah.
When you trying to get some cake, when you trying to get a piece of cake in the middle of the night, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not gonna
not findable.
The first clip it pulls up is like Steven Crowder.
This is like when you're searching for T Money. Like you're just not
J. Cole. She knows lyrics.
Yeah. When you trying to get a piece of cake, it's whatever. It's like an autistic black guy with like, fucked up teeth, and he's like, he's reiterating a point that he's what do they call it when you like you co-op a TikTok? You like
duet.
Yeah, he's doing a duet with the guy.
Yeah.
And the guy has some funny skit about opening the cake, but he cuts into it and he goes like, "Oh God," when you're trying to get a piece of cake. I wish I wished I lived in the world as that guy.
I like the formulaic reaction people. Like the people who don't do like normal reaction where they're sitting, but the ones that are like, "Oh, don't go in there." You know?
Like they're watching the video.
Yeah, but they're like really emotive.
Right. Yeah.
Don't open that door.
They're sort of doing like a let's play.
Yeah, of a video.
Of a
One
TikTok
last
video.
black TikTok.
Okay, yeah. Can
I have some cheese? What is it? Can I have a piece of
You got a cheese I can eat?
Cheese I can eat?
Yeah.
Just pull it up, Mike.
He's dead.
Pull it. Do you have cheese I can eat?
You got a cheese I can eat?
You
got a cheese I can eat?
Real quick. Just a wonderful video.
I swear to God.
What's he saying?
They say you gonna make mommy broke.
Dang.
What?
They say I'm gonna make you broke.
Cause you eat all my food. You eat all my money up.
You got cheese like me?
I wish I could adopt that kid.
Yeah, well, you can't because he died.
Actually?
Yeah, the poor little slugger died.
Jesus.
Probably of some sort of being fat related thing. Respectfully. I love that kid.
That's just such a cute kid.
Very much. I mean, if there's any two guys in the world I would choose to be, it's the cheese I could eat kid and the trying to get a piece of cake at night kid. And I just think, like, honestly, life would be so much simpler. And I don't even live a particularly complex life, but it's still a little too much. So I would really like to just be like fucking, just fucking on the computer all day. My parents don't know what to do with me. I have a handler at school, but she's just checking her fucking phone, and I can just sit there and post my fucking TikToks. I would love to do that.
Can I drop a bomb on you?
Drop that bomb.
So
Dropping the bomb.
I'm dropping a bomb
early in the morning. Hustlers Dynasty.
Drop that bomb.
Drop that Hustlers Dynasty bomb.
Hustlers Dynasty bomb of the week, episode 41. I took my mom out to dinner last night.
Whoa!
For a belated Mother's Day thing.
You came out of her vagina.
Yeah. Oh no, she didn't. Like the. yeah.
Turn it up and rip the knob off.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about random stuff about. I don't think she actually knows I do a podcast,
right? Which is good.
Which is probably a good thing. But she also is a fan of podcasts or just like internet.
She likes her true crime.
Well, that's what you'd think. And we were talking about stuff, and just about various comedy things. And she's like, "Oh, you know what? There's this one show I really love. I've seen every single episode. You need to check it out."
No.
I don't want to say the word though. It's like CM.
Your mom listens to Cumtown?
And I was like, "Are you talking about Cumtown?" And she's like, "I've heard every episode. They're wonderful. You need to check it out."
Dude, your mom is so boss.
And I was like, "Mom, you don't understand. Like, you've heard every episode of Cumtown?" She's like, "Yeah, it's my favorite show."
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how dinkbot's gonna react, but this is not something I ever expected.
In another life, me and your mom, dude, we make you, bro.
Honestly, I'm like, are you? I thought it was like a bit because that's such a weird like. How did you even find
like dream
that?
logic? Yeah,
you didn't find that.
I used to date a girl who was like, "I'm really into Cumtown." It put me off.
Right.
I was like, "You're not supposed to be into that.
You're not supposed to be into that. Let alone someone who's like 60."
Yeah. Well, that's true.
How did she find that?
She's sharp,
and
man.
She started sending me clips.
Dude, you should show her that we talk about Cumtown a lot on here, all right? And people were saying that somebody was like, Dinkbot doesn't copy Cumtown. Meanwhile, he's doing the I'm Chinese thing. Right. And I'm like, is that even Cumtown's anymore? That seems to have just been absorbed by the world.
That's become, what is it?
Public domain. Yeah. I mean, really, being Chinese.
Like Ode to Joy.
But, the Cumtown Blue Chew kid getting molested bit, I mean, it's hard to find. The only clip I know of it is on like some website called like Keep to Save or something like that.
Okay.
But that's one of the funnier clips.
She sent me one yesterday about a fat guy fraudulently placing an order for $40,000 worth of chocolate and then going into the bank with chocolate on his face and trying to act like he didn't.
Yeah. There's some classic stuff.
And you know what? You've talked about it forever, and I'm sorry to say, but it finally took my mom for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna listen to it.
You've been listening?
So I've been listening a little bit.
Really? Have you gotten to like Thousand Island Stare?
I've listened to 45 minutes. Last night I decided.
Well, but like if you get on the playlist, I'm sure that's one of them
Yeah, right now I'm listening to just like random.
Thousand Island Stare is pretty crazy.
Random re-uploads.
And honestly, it's like as much as I hate that I ever listened to Cumtown because it has influenced me so much as an adult, because I listened to it for 6 months 5 years ago.
Right.
And I still talk about it.
Well, that's powerful media.
Yeah, so I mean honestly it could have a good effect on you or a bad effect as it's had on me. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's great, man.
Crazy stuff. Crazy happenings.
I've been sort of living the modern version caveman lifestyle. Like for caveman, it was like stick, rock, leaf, rope, fire, wheel. For me, it's like, Skyrim, inject my Ozempic, eat burger, shit, jerk off. Like sort of in just a rote pattern. Like this is the order in which I do these things. And that's been really enriching because
you're like a modern traditionalist.
Right. It's allowed my mind to wander, sort of an update on the caveman lifestyle. Caveman has nothing going on except for every hour he has to do one of his he has to go get Leaf.
Right.
Otherwise, he just sits in the cave, and that's kind of what I'm up to.
But what if wheel and plate on top of wheel?
Yeah, caveman in the thing like cigarette not sound bad right now.
What if roll up doobie?
Yeah, not sound half bad right now. Five guy.
Take edge off of day.
Caveman 5 guys, and they sell like mammoth tongues for 45 shiny pebbles.
Yeah.
Their unit of currency.
They just dropped the first ever caveman
combo
deal.
combo.
Mammoth tongue with blood of tiger.
Ale. Yeah, tiger blood ale. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think there's so many exotic, exciting, fancy things in this world that you can treat yourself to.
Speaking of fancy exotic meals, I went on a trip this week to Mexico.
Yeah.
I went to Cabo, did a little bit of relaxing. It was fun, but there was one moment that happened during the trip. I was gonna download that, but there's not enough space on this thing.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough time.
Kind of a piece of shit.
I'll get some folders on here, and then we
Okay.
can kind of get a
Good
little more
idea,
intricate. I'll do a Mexico folder.
Mine's real far.
Yeah, we're gonna need to figure that out.
We need to.
It kind of takes it away when you have to preface your sound effect with a lean in.
Well, you remember I was talking about we moved Mike here.
Yeah.
Or something, and then restructure this whole thing. I don't know.
Let's do a restructure. We just didn't have
figure it
time
out
today,
later.
guys, because we have to go do a thing. Whatever. But
right
when we have time, let's do that.
We have to go jerk off. We have to go jerk off an animal.
There was.
We have to go have sex with an animal. You're in Cabo.
Some hope was restored in
the
life force of the general population.
Okay.
So I was at this restaurant in Cabo.
Right.
At the hotel, and there was a cat. There was a cat who was like hanging around, just begging for food from the tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
And giving them some food, a cute little cat, whatever. And there's this table next to me with this older guy who, starts feeding the cat.
His penis.
His
Having
penis.
sex with
just
it.
feeding it something. I don't know
Cat's
what he's
like,
feeding it. And the waitress
use a vibrator.
waitress comes over. It's a pretty quiet restaurant. They don't really have like music, so you can
Yeah.
kind of hear everybody. The waitress comes over, and he's like, "Oh, I'm fattening up this cat."
Waitress
so that I
starts
can
fucking the cat too.
No, he says, "I'm fattening up
Get
this
roasted.
cat so I can cut into it later." You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "What?" And she's like, "Some Chinese food." The waitress is Asian.
Oh my god.
The waitress is like half Asian, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Some Chinese food, huh?
Whoa.
And he's like, I cut in the cat. Meow, meow. And he's like, starts reenacting like if he were to be cutting into the cat and with the sounds it would make. He's like, meow. It's like this old white guy. Some Chinese food. And dude, every table just like does like a recoil, like a, you need to leave. Like,
yeah, I know that one.
But dude, I just thought, I was like, that guy, you know what? He's had a couple
wow.
drinks. He's just going bananas.
Wow. That
I don't think it was a racist intention. It was.
Is that what you want to be when you get a little older?
I don't want to be that, but I was just like, wow.
I
That
mean,
guy
like,
just went for it.
here's the thing. If I don't know. Maybe his delivery is important.
I maybe tarnished it. No, it was horrible. It was just like, come on, man. Everyone was like, really?
You could maybe make that land. Like, if you're really operating on another level. Chinese food.
Yeah.
Chinese food.
It was kind of funny. So he
Right.
did it graceful, not graceful.
But you got. I think in order for something to be funny, you have to laugh at it. Otherwise, it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're just like some guy from fucking, Panty Waste, Ohio, and you have to go back home to like Brenda, and it's like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of just,
Just makes you think. You can say
anything in Mexico. Yeah, here it's too woke. All right, that has got to get turned down. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Is that on another track at least?
Can you just turn down the whole? Well, not just that one sound. They're all loud.
Like when that's being recorded, is that going to a separate track that you could turn
Like
down?
you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do a listen through when you edit this.
You're gonna
one.
have to actually edit this one. Yeah,
I know. No, I know.
Not just put it in the timeline and hit render. That was still so loud. That's so loud. Yeah. I mean,
What I can do is I can turn down desktop audio.
Well, now it kind of defeats. It's more for our mistake, which I don't mind that much. It's more about just make sure in the episode because
No,
now it's going to be like, oh, well, the first half.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing about
What's
the stem cell dog. We got it a new tail. Mike has a mic now.
Wow.
Test that out. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
We are also making big boss moves on potentially getting a sort of a Blazed sponsorship.
Maybe.
A Blazed partnership,
We're hoping.
perhaps.
We're hoping to secure the first ever Blazed sponsor deal.
And hopefully that will allow us to get bigger and better guests, because the star power draw that Blaze carries.
Yeah. Blazed went on there?
Blazed went on there? Yeah. There's got to be some like famous motherfuckers who like Blazed and don't like you.
Yeah.
Like,
dude,
John Cena.
You know what I got? I got
like
a
that.
DM yesterday from this guy.
Okay.
I can't show it to the camera. I got it. Yeah, he was just like this
You
guy
showed it
who's
to me,
very.
though.
Yeah, I am. I'm about
Oh,
to.
yeah.
He's like, big fan. If you ever want to run some Rust, I have 4K hours, and I was just like, whatever. But he's like verified, so I clicked on the thing.
Right.
Most people are verified.
Right, because they buy it.
Are just people who bought it. But this guy has a lot of followers, and I was like, oh, what is this guy? And it's a fucking male porn star, dude. A big one.
That guy hit up Blazed.
I scrolled out, dude. He's going bananas, and I was like,
What the fuck?
damn, dude. Settle down. Shout out to this guy.
He's throwing it around, man.
I don't know if I want to play Rust with this guy.
Yeah, you constantly be like, he'd be talking about,
Well, no, I'd be like, was it like, yeah, like,
would you be jealous?
Does it
Were
feel,
you
what does
aware
it
that
feel
he
like?
hit up Blazed like 4 months ago to play as well?
Dude, what is he hitting the gauntlet?
So he again, that's a famous guy who fucks with Blaze.
But like
more than he
using
fucks with
star
you.
power. Dude, let's get him on here.
Dude, there was a homeless guy I almost pulled over and picked up. He had a sign that said "just a meal," just a meal.
Dude, honestly, we could.
And I was like, maybe I should get that guy.
That would be a good guest.
And I was like, we can get him lunch or something like that. But he has to work for 1 hour.
We can get him more than lunch. We'll give him like, dude,
Yeah.
but we gotta hide this. He's gonna come in here and run out with all of it.
Yeah, Monopoly money.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine? You walk in here, you're a homeless guy, like these fucking idiots, and you see 200 grand on the table.
Yeah,
and you run out,
and you pull out your little gun that you keep in your trousers and shoot them all.
It's all fake.
And Rudy comes by. Meow, why'd you shoot my friends? Shoot Rudy.
Oh.
Rudy gets blown to pieces. Ozempic, I'm on it.
How's that been?
I'm not detecting much of a difference. I mean, I'm not like hungry like my stomach growls, but I'm thinking about food a lot. And I think that's not what's supposed to be happening. Right now I'm thinking about lunch. I'm like, what's for lunch? What we gonna eat for lunch? You got any cheese I could eat?
Yeah, any cheese I could eat?
Got any cheese I can eat? That sound gonna make you broke. Oh.
He talks like an adult.
Yeah.
That's what's cute.
Yeah, he's very impressionable. He's sort of just repeating what his mom says,
Mm.
and I think in that way is, he's
Emulating
very
it as well.
smart. Yeah, I like that. Like that
So
kid.
It's been what, a week now?
Yeah, I took it on Friday, and it's Monday.
About 2 days.
Yeah, but I mean, like in that time, you're supposed to be eating, 2,500 calories a day or whatever. I've probably been eating significantly less than that, and I don't know if that's just because I am doing that or if it's the Ozempic making me do that.
Your energy levels seem the same.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't know. I've been up for like 12 hours already today, so I've eaten a little bit.
Yeah. More of a dinner you're excited for.
More of a dinner, yeah. I took a minor nap. It's been, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I've just been a fucking loser this week. I've watched 10 seasons of Family Guy in about a week. And here's the thing. I stopped watching Family Guy in like maybe 6th grade.
Right.
I don't know why. I just stopped watching it, and I haven't watched it. I didn't watch it for that whole time until I was like 23, where I caught a couple episodes. So there's about 15 or so seasons of Family Guy I've never seen that I'm excited
That is
to
very exciting.
get a glimpse of.
Family Guy, unlike The Simpsons, the new stuff, still has some funny. It's not as funny,
Right.
but it's still like there's still good stuff in all of it.
I mean, I believe that Seth MacFarlane is the most fascinating man working in television. I think he has an incredible singular vision. I think he's the closest you can get to being gay without being gay, and it's like a really interesting. You know, when he does his jokes about like actresses from TV shows that he finds unattractive.
Yeah.
And it's like just some nobody.
Right.
But he'll draw them so mean.
Yeah.
He'll do like a Liza Minnelli joke.
It's horrible.
And it's like, oh my God. Like, could you imagine a straight guy being that upset about Liza Minnelli? But he is. He thinks
In the
Liza
show
Minnelli's that
tunes?
ugly. In the show tunes. Yeah. He's such a fascinating guy. You know, people say like, how is he able to write gay
What a
characters?
prolific. I mean, he's made like what 80 seasons of TV.
Yeah, I mean,
or at least
Cleveland
played a
Show.
part in it. The Cleveland Show.
Cleveland
That's
Show.
a hot five.
No, I mean for real. He's got his Star Trek show. He's got the Ted Show, American Dad, Family Guy, Cleveland Show. There's one that's just a racial slur. It starts with an N. Aired on TBS for 6 seasons. Boop. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a pretty impressive guy. I like Seth MacFarlane a lot. I think he's underappreciated. Believe it or not, I think he's underappreciated. I think he's fantastic, man. Family Guy's so fucking funny.
It is though.
Family Guy's so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, it must be how like guys in the '90s felt about The Simpsons. Like when they had like they bought like the Mr. Plow CD or something like that. You know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a huge Simpsons guy, but yeah, man, I fucking love Family Guy, dude. I love TV. I love jerking off. I got the VR headset back out lately, and I've been jerking off to VR pornography, like Ready Player One, like the guy from Ready Player One. And I'm trying. Sometimes when I'm in there and they're doing their thing, I try and talk to them to see if maybe there's on the off chance that they'll hear me.
Hello.
Yeah. And yeah, hello. I hit him with the hello. And it hasn't worked so far, but I'm going to keep trying. Did you see that one Twitter post about the guy who's like, he created a chart of like all his Tinder swipes?
Yeah.
2 million swipes, one date.
Yeah.
And it's like, hell yes, brother. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine the game that he's bringing to the table? I mean, let alone this guy's profile, which sucks. And he looks like a dog. You know, he looks like a dog fucked a bunch of sewage.
Yeah, but for a rate like that, his game has to be like
abysmal.
He has to just be opening with the N word.
Dude, my date success rate on Tinder is like 25%. It's like not bad at all. I don't understand how you could fuck it up. It seems so easy. Women are so stupid.
All right.
Women are so stupid. And they want to go on a date with a loser because it's worth the story. And sometimes they even want to have sex with them. And I believe it or not, it's relatively easy for me to have sex. Look at me. I mean, that's great. Can you believe that? I'm doing it pretty regularly. Sometimes I take a long break because I'm like, I'm looking for the right girl. Forget it, dude. You can just go on the app and in 30 minutes, work something up. My account is insane. My thing right now, I think it says I'm in ISIS. I think I put on my account that I joined ISIS. I think I left my phone in the car. I don't know.
Yet.
But yeah, I mean, it like you can just put whatever the fuck you want on there.
Homemade. They were
ISIS?
made in a factory.
Yeah.
A bomb factory.
They're bombs.
They're bombs.
ISIS.
The boy knits you a sweater of his tears.
Didn't find any time to use it. Seems sort of good.
And you kill him.
Yeah, 2 million to 1. That's a
phone.
you problem.
That's a you problem, brother. He's wearing.
It was in the Gumby couch.
It was in the Gumby. I love the Gumby couch, dude. Thank you for this couch.
Yeah, man. You're welcome, dude.
Thank you, bro.
You are welcome.
Yeah, and I mean, I was a intersex middle schooler, dude. I was basically gender neutral until I was like 24.
Still like a little gender
So
neutral.
I'm still gender neutral. So what can you do? Yeah, here we go. My bio: ethically disingenuous ghoul, jihadist super creep. Like that, just rat world hooker. I've put all these words on my account. You know, and it works. My interests: reggae music and martial arts. You can put whatever you want on there.
Do you think 2 million? Like, did he keep track of that?
I don't
Are there
know.
stats?
There has to be some sort of like computer.
But did he do? He like started with an extension that's like the Tinder integration tracker.
It must be, right?
Because if you're even doing that,
you're opening the spreadsheet.
You've
every
already
time.
failed.
Yeah. No, he was already in the hole, dude.
If you're like, I'm gonna track Tinder for the next whatever,
Yeah.
You got to be a. Wait, hold on a minute. 2 million?
It was like 2 million.
No, but hold on a minute. How many Tinder users are there?
Oh, a lot.
Well, no, but my point is for him to hit 2 million swipes, his range has to be like 5,000 miles.
Right. Yeah, he's swiping the whole country.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously they're not going to swipe.
Because he's probably in fucking Nebraska or some shit.
Right. So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Even if you're in like New York City, there's maybe 2 million women on there. Probably still
Even
not.
that's pushing it. I mean, there's only 300 million people in America, brother. You know?
Yeah. And of the 150 million, maybe 20 million are like 18 to 30.
Yeah.
How many of those are on Tinder? What is everyone in America he swiped on?
He must have, dude.
Crazy.
I just want to say a quick farewell to President Joe Biden.
Dude.
Yeah, his insides are turning into a black slurry. He has a sort of inhabited slime, you know, that's sort of oozing up underneath his skin and behind his eyes, and they're bulging out of his head. One day his eyes are going to fall onto his desk. And go, oh, well. Corn pop. You know,
what type of cancer did he get?
Boiling cancer. He got a boiling cancer.
What was that? What type of cancer did he get?
Boiling?
No, come on. What type of cancer?
Boiling? I don't know.
Prostate cancer.
Prostate cancer.
I thought it was colon.
An idiot, man.
That's not funny though. I mean, that's a shame. You know?
No, it's not funny at all. It's deathly serious that he got the black bugs inside his ears disease.
Can you?
They're eating him from the inside.
I want to show you a quick video.
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. What's going to happen to Joe Biden in a couple months is going to be like when the guys open the Ark of the Covenant.
First one.
It just all the flesh comes boiling off their bones. That's what's going to happen.
Local shop and had to check it out. Stump Daron. Can
Give
you
it a
defeat
chance.
the ultimate quizmaster? In this game, you choose the question you think Daron won't know the answer to.
Oh, that's an easy one. Stockholm.
Correct.
Yes. Booyah!
However, if you ask one that stumps him, Daron feels a sharp pain in his stomach and slumps to the ground.
That's 1692.
Incorrect.
I couldn't get very far in this game because I couldn't stand to see Daron in so much pain. However, the gameplay and graphics was excellent for the era they were
You
created.
think this is a real game?
I give this game a 7 out
Do
of 10.
I think that that's a real game? I mean, I don't know. I don't have any opinion on that TikTok that you just showed me.
Dude, come on.
I don't know.
Okay, hold that guy's thing up real quick. He's made one other one, I believe, that you've probably maybe seen. What is he, have 4,000
Dude,
followers?
I've never seen a TikTok.
Okay,
No, I have seen that one.
You have
Michael's the
seen that
greatest
one?
man I've
This
ever
one?
met, yeah. That one I did
I
think was
saw this
funny.
at
But
7-Eleven.
turn that down. Or just pause it. I don't want. This one is funny, but I thought TikTok's supposed to be short. Like this thing is like 90 seconds long or something like
dude,
that.
you know what? I got a TikTok this morning of, I guess some guy like bombed a fertility clinic. Did you hear about this in Palm
I
Springs?
vaguely, I heard something about that. Yeah.
I got a TikTok and it was like audio of his, and I was listening for a little bit, and he's like, "Want to talk about why I did what I did?" And I was like, "This is going on for a while." And I clicked the little slider. It was 35 minutes.
Yeah. What the fuck is that about?
So I guess you could just post like whole movies on there.
What's going on TikTok? I thought they were supposed to be fun little short videos.
If someone could send me a copy of Stump Daron. I'm sorry. I really liked the premise.
Sure.
This guy made a fake game.
I can appreciate that.
Where Daron feels the sharp pain in his chest.
It doesn't feel cruel or ironic enough for me to enjoy it. There's not enough cruelty involved, like legitimate cruelty.
Fair enough.
Oh, I think I stole that ring from your room. I've brought it back. This gold ring here. I stole
that
it
from me?
Yeah, well, I was in your room and I was playing with it and I put it in my pocket and then I got in the car and I was like halfway down the road and I was like,
well, that's your ring.
But I stole it, dude.
Well,
and I felt bad and I wanted to bring it back.
I guess.
The real solid gold ring. Yeah, I mean, there's so many Chinese whores in this country that you can go and pick up and just touch on for not even that much money, if you really think about it. And you can put your fingers up in them and stuff. Back in the day, you used to go to the opium den, and it's an all-in-one solution. A house you go to where you can hang out with Chinese guys, finger Chinese broads, and smoke opium. And like that's just how people used to spend their days. They used to like finish up their shift at the shirt factory, go down to the opium den.
Does sound kind of nice.
Just hang out from like 6 p.m. to 12 a.m.
You sound like Frank.
And it's just awesome. I mean, that's just it's just awesome. You know? That's just how shit used to get done in this country.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I mean, I know it's like the derivative of heroin, but
opium? Well, it's like poppies, right?
Right.
And then they like
but in terms of the
or something?
effects of smoking or whatever, you know, like the old style opium.
Right.
Were they basically just like doing heroin?
And
how are they functioning members of whatever society?
I mean, you have to become a functioning opium addict. You know, you don't start that way. But, you know, let's say like, boy, you really got to lock in for work, so you can only smoke opium for these hours. And you can get some cocaine to counterbalance, you know. Because opium
cool
sort of
about
puts you
opium,
down.
Playboy Carti?
Right?
Nothing cool about
Nothing
that.
cool about drugs.
You know, Playboy Carti, apparently his grandma is in the Sackler family.
What's that?
Look that up. I might be wrong.
Sackler?
Apparently,
is that like
related.
Sackler? Oxycontin?
They're known for their role in the opioid epidemic.
Is this the one that had like a Hulu documentary about them or something like that?
These are like those guys worth like $100 billion,
Right?
Like lobby, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. They're fucking assholes.
I hear you.
What if Playboy Carti opium label was
right? It's advertising
related to the Sackler family.
That could
Big
be funny.
investors.
That's actually, you know what, man? That's on me. That's a funny idea. Big ups on that one. And I'm gonna laugh.
Ah. Mike, can you pull up? Dude, look at that peak. He is not gonna edit that. No, you don't need to turn it down. He's actively turning you down because you're yelling so loud. All right, stop that. Can you look up? I don't want Dinkbot to hear me. Can you just look up the Family Guy ostrich? Aha.
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 Yeah. I love the Family Guy ostrich.
Oh, it is a name.
I've been sending like hundreds of Family Guy clips to the group chat because I'm finding stuff that I'm like, I don't know if I was familiar with this one. And I'd send them out, you know.
We need to make a spreadsheet of them because I also like.
I've saved a lot
every
of them.
night. I'm like, oh, I got to send that, and then I'm like, tired.
I mean, I'm too tired to send the ones I have right now into this thing. I mean, that's just like a lot of work.
Just do like a review of the best ones because I probably find I watch 2 episodes a night as I'm going to bed, and I probably find one every third night. So really, like I could bring 2 clips a week that are really funny.
Okay.
And I think that'd be a perfect new segment, the Family Guy clips of the week.
Here, I'm gonna send one right now. Just one. We don't have to go crazy.
What are those X links in there? Is that you?
That's me.
I haven't posted anything in that. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, Mike
really.
brought something? He sent this morning.
Where is it? How do I get to
shared.
it?
He sent it in the Discord
drives.
group chat.
Okay, podcast links.
What's that other fucking thing you sent? It's like AI.
That was just like
The
someone
fuck?
was like I don't know. It was just an idea list. Like if you
Yeah,
wanna
but why
put
did
this-
you have like AI text in there?
It auto was like, "Would you like a template?" I was like, "Sure."
Okay. I thought you put that.
Dude,
there.
what the fuck? I can't edit this. I can't do anything with it. What the fuck? What is wrong with Google, dude? I have to download a whole new app. I have to download Google Sheets.
You need Google Edit on Sheets.
I need Google Edit on Sheets, on God.
Through Bebo?
On Fleek, through Bebo, through Klarna. I'm paying a $4 $4 in down payments on Google Sheets month by month. You know, $2,500 down, $3,000 a month forever.
30 cents a day, build Deca annually.
Yes, dude.
$10,000.
Yes, bro. Now I know this is cliche, but what do you guys think about for lunch?
For lunch, dude, you're not allowed. They get mad, dude. I was
Fuck
well.
'em,
The
right?
problem is we have to fucking go do that tour first. So let's like.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? That tour is down in a new area unlock.
I have
It's
to
like-
sign in.
It's like so there's a lot of new restaurant unlocks down there.
Okay.
Like,
Sounds good.
Like Abiotic Factor. It's like a new zone.
Oh, somebody who's never played the game thinks he can talk about it.
What do you mean I've never played the game? I've played with you.
Somebody who never
You played
it.
like one extra day, and now you're fucking grandstanding.
Dude, I played a lot of that game.
All right, dude. I played enough to say it.
Honestly, unfortunately, Llama ruined that game.
Yes,
that game is not fun to play with Llama. Love him so much. What the fuck? Oh, no. Yeah, this is it. Just skip to the actual cutaway.
And Mickelson here trying to save par. And there's Mickelson's wife. God, is she hot.
Look at that rack. There's a downhill lie for you.
Oh, and they're just out there begging to be touched, pleading. How many golf balls do you think she can fit in her mouth?
I'd hit that one in the rough, if you know what I'm saying.
Who are you kidding, Greg? You'd her for a week and then get tired of her.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I do. That's my thing. It's a hell of a week, though.
Hell of a week.
That's it.
That's good.
Pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, Fam Guy, bro.
Just wonderful.
Very exciting stuff. The One Ring. The one. Who is this made for? An ogre? Like, what finger does this go on? It fits on my middle finger pretty snugly.
Ogre Discovery,
But like,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, but like seriously, like what little Chinaman could wear this thing reasonably? I mean, be
Well,
real.
they make it for us fat oafs.
You think so?
That for them, that's a bracelet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying, like, you know, surely. I mean, I guess they must have different markets. I don't know.
That's a hula hoop for them. Let me
I
see
think
it.
we need to stop. Nice. We need to stop making fun of Chinese people.
Dude, this shit fits on my pinky.
What the fuck?
No, it doesn't. Fits on everything else.
Girthy ass fingers, dude. You know, because they're gonna be our overlord soon. I welcome it. I mean, I really do. Not even like the ant overlord thing. Like, just I would really prefer Chinese leadership.
Yeah, they're
I
way
think that
ahead
would
of the
be
game,
great.
and the fact that the average American thinks that they're not way ahead of the game is pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, like, our guy just fucked us, just raped us for no reason. I mean, we really just went to our uncle's house because mom's out of town, and he fucking raped us.
You know what's even funnier is he raped us and then was like, "I'm sorry, I raped you."
Yeah, he took us in the closet and just fucking.
Well, then he just unraped it. You see?
He unraped it. Well, you know what?
He
You
took them all
can't-
away immediately.
Right, but you can't
But-
undo the rape. I mean,
Well,
it's-
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
been done.
so did
Yeah.
you want to rape me or not?
I mean, really just. I had to take a cold shower. I mean, all my investments, you know, just had to take a cold shower
man.
after that. I have so many investments. I'm so pumped into crypto. Again, we're starting the world's first. I'm calling it something new because it's like a new thing entirely. It's called Tripto
Crypto.
because of it's like increased. It's like further in the alphabet than crypto.
I'm starting a political cartoon based one called Hepto
Hepto. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, like when they got that whole thing.
with that guy.
They were like, ah la la la, yeah.
What were they mad at him about?
He was drawing a lot, bro. Now,
Well, I mean, come on.
dude, now there's like a computer that's designed to draw Allah 1 billion times a second.
And you can't
forever.
do anything about it.
Can't do it. Can't kill AI. Hey, actually, ISIS, if you're still listening, I mean, I know we've been saying some controversial stuff this episode, but ISIS, if you're still listening, really, I think you should kill, like Peter Thiel, ISIS style, an ISIS style execution of like the guys who are in charge of AI, Jeff Bezos, ISIS style execution of Jeff Bezos. That big bald head just comes fucking.
There was one ISIS
on the
guy
stand.
who heard your Tinder profile and he's
Yeah.
been listening. And he's like, "When is he gonna talk about more ISIS stuff?"
yeah. Oh, I'm waiting.
This
Yeah,
guy's in ISIS.
I
don't recognize him.
I mean, honestly, I think ISIS could be a tool for good, like Vegeta, or something like that. ISIS, because Hamas is like
tool for good
Goku.
is vagina. Sorry, what?
Don't fuck with Vegeta like that. You know, I noticed in one of your videos that you were saying Mondo, and I was like, whoa.
I stole some lingo.
Dude, well, I stole that from Vegeta.
Well, there you go.
I stole that shit from Vegeta, bro. Believe it or not. Mike, look up Vegeta Mondo Cool. You're not gonna believe this. This is real. I mean, I guess you don't know that much about Vegeta.
No, I don't.
But it's a little weird for him to be saying Mondo Cool. You don't need to play the whole thing. Just skip around until you find it. It's there, yeah.
Oh, he found it.
Mondo cool.
That's not Vegeta. That's Krillin. Keep playing. Just keep playing.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
There you go, dude. I stole it from Vegeta. And Vegeta stole it from Krillin, actually, now that I think about it.
Been stolen a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and who knows where Krillin got it from. You know, when you say a saying, you're having sex with everybody who's ever said that saying. And that's gross.
Great artists fuck.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you on that. Lost me for a minute, then I came right back.
I'm real
around.
cerebral today. If you
That's
haven't
too
noticed.
true, dude. Get a quick huff of the computer air duster.
Yeah.
Hop on the pod. I have not vaped in 6 days or something like that. Since before you left for Mexico.
Mm.
And it has not been going real well.
What's the last cigarette?
On the way here.
Okay.
So
we're gonna say like 3 days.
No,
ago.
so I stopped vaping and I was like, well, you know what? I love vaping. And I like cigarettes, right?
Right.
I think cigarettes are cool sometimes, but only sometimes. I think if you like smoking cigarettes regularly kind of sucks. So I was like, okay, I'll smoke some cigarettes just to wean myself off of vaping, which made sense at the time. I'm now realizing it doesn't make sense at all. But so I've been smoking instead, and I've gone through like 2 packs. I mean, like, I'm smoking a lot. And I think honestly, at this point, I'm gonna start vaping so that I stop smoking. Like, there's no way out, dude. I mean, it's pretty brutal. It's kind of awesome. I mean, but like, at a certain point, it's like I've been vaping 45 times a day for 8 years straight, and it's like, am I gonna die from that? I don't know. But if I did the same thing with cigarettes, yeah, I think I probably would be pretty close to dying. So, I think I'm going Kyle Rittenhouse mode. I might have to switch back to vapes.
You know what they should make?
What's that?
Like a hit limiter vape.
Oh, okay.
Like a wean vape. Like, oh, you have 47 hits left for the day.
The thing is, dude, because at a certain point, you're not in fucking control of like, like if my thing was like you can't have any more, I would smash it and go buy another one.
Yeah.
Like I would.
You'd have to have a lot of discipline.
Yeah, I mean, it's brutal, man. I love vaping, dude. I love nicotine. I love putting, penis-shaped objects in my mouth and sucking on them. And then I spit out whatever it ejects into my mouth. And I love fucking lunch, dude. I'm thinking about the ideal version of those fucking shrimp I ordered at that Chinese place. Like, what if those were good?
Dinkbots always talking about lunch. He's like, look at him.
Shut up. Yeah, look at me, motherfucker. You try not talking about lunch all the time.
What the fuck is your problem, dude?
Ozempic isn't enough to conquer my love of lunch.
Dude, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, dude.
I know, bro.
I went to bed starving, thinking like, oh, we're gonna have a banger lunch.
Yeah. I mean, we just got to get this tour over with.
What should we get, dude? What if we got like something new? Like, what? You know what, dude? There's an Italian place down there by where we're looking. What if we sat down for a little like soprano lunch Italian?
Okay, I could do that.
Hey,
we're gonna have to deal with the heartburn, but
let me get the goulash.
Could be worth.
Yeah, that's true. That does burn your heart.
I wish because we went to that Chinese restaurant. I ordered the shrimp. Salt and pepper shrimp.
The real live shrimp.
Yeah, they basically took a shrimp out of the tank, dropped it in a thing, in a boiler, a fryer, and then put it on my plate.
Eyeballs and all.
And I was like, I mean, honestly, here's the thing. You could leave the head on. But if they just took the little shell off.
Right.
Because it had the shell on. It was basically a shrimp. Like a formerly living shrimp from 5 minutes ago.
It feels like more of an insular statement against outsiders than a real culinary anything. You're not supposed to eat that.
There's no way to enjoy that.
No one's eating that.
No way to enjoy that.
You're really just like, oh, let's, he's going to get freaked out and not come back.
I mean, we haven't been back.
Dude, I brought those home.
Yeah.
I brought those home. Like, oh, maybe Lexi will want them.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah. No, white people. I mean, we don't want that shit.
Is that how big normal shrimps are? Because they're like that big.
It must have been like a prawn or something like that.
Oh.
It was huge. I mean, and I love that Chinese restaurant. They have great rice, fried rice, and all their meat's good. And
shout out
whatever that place is called. Bong Bing. Yeah. That's not.
I don't know what it's
funny.
called.
That's
no, it's not funny.
funny.
But I don't know. It's called something like that. That's not. I don't know.
I think our bubble is about to burst so hard, dude. The YouTube bubble. I mean, like, once the great what do they call it? Like readjustment of the value of advertising dollars comes through in the market, because everything, every dead fake money scheme is based on like advertising dollars, like on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Like, there's so many people making illegal money lying, and they make money through advertising somehow.
I think the opposite's gonna happen.
You think it's gonna go up somehow? Because here's the thing.
Remember fucking TV channels? They have like 1 million weekly viewers, and they have a studio in Burbank, 40,000 square feet.
Well, I think the reason that TV advertising is worth something is because those are people who can afford fucking TV.
But dude, here's my point. What happens when the Spooners are 40?
I'm not.
They're not gonna switch back to MASH.
I don't know. Listen. I'm not thinking. This is something that requires maybe something like a business degree, which you didn't get.
Got a little bit of it.
You got a little bit. You went to the class where they're like business minus profit
0.1. I got 0.1 degrees.
Gross equals.
No, dude, I had Indian lady go. Just gross profit.
Yeah. So
and then I cheated and still failed.
And there you have it. And everybody's just doing AI now to get through school. I think, honestly, we're just going to be so fucked because they're going to be like, wait a minute, why are we advertising on the Spoon Kid YouTube channel? Like, why, like, or any of these channels, obviously we're not the worst offender, but like any of these channels, like, why are there ads on Mr. Beast videos? Like, half of these viewers are in Africa.
They track all that.
Right, but like, what the fuck are they advertising to Malaysians? Like,
Malaysian companies advertise to Malaysians.
I don't know, dude.
There's
not a lot of money over there.
Yes, that's why the ad rate in Malaysia is terrible.
But yeah, but like, he's still getting the money. It's like, I don't know. I think they're gonna be like, this is just not working.
Dude, if you look at the graph of like ad rates, like here's January 2012.
Right.
December 2012 drop. But it's been climbing.
Sure,
ridiculous.
Bubble.
No, it's not, dude. What I'm telling you,
Bubble.
soon every advertiser is gonna realize this is more lucrative than TV, because the TV ad rates, they gotta pay like 100 CPM. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And
Bubble.
the ones who got in are, well, maybe, I don't know. What do I know?
I mean,
I hope not. I'm manifesting.
Right. That's the doomer opinion, I guess. Is Bubble.
Is that advertising in general dies?
Pretty much, yeah.
That products die.
Well, I just think that. The what the fuck is the word I'm thinking of?
Session?
Valuation, the reevaluation. Yeah, the reevaluation of advertising.
Recalibration?
Sure. Is just going to be a lot more brutal than
I do think that we're going to have a lull I don't know how anyone buys anything right now.
Right.
Mike, what's the last time you bought something like for fun?
I buy shit for fun every week.
All right, well,
that's
you're not
why I have no money left.
Yeah, okay. So this is our average consumer.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I saw an ad on a Spoon Kid video last week. I bought it.
The last thing I bought for fun.
If Mike can scrounge together money to buy fun stuff, then you can, dear viewer. Subscribe to the Patreon.
I bought some guitar strings, and then I wrapped them around my penis
till it turned purple.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was like keeping it all in there, but there was some damage left over. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm scared. I'm pissing my pants. I'm shivering like Scooby-Doo. I'm jumping up into my owner's arms, even though I'm like twice his size.
How does Shaggy hold him?
Shaggy's strong as fuck, dude. You know what I love about Family Guy? I love the episodes where Brian's a dog and Stewie's a baby.
Yes.
I love those.
Yes.
Dude. When Brian, they shake the can of pennies and he starts freaking out, or bring out the vacuum.
When
shit, dude.
I love Stewie baby. When
Stewie baby's funny.
When he's like, look at my feet. They're so funny.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's the POV episode. He starts grabbing on Lois's hair when
Yeah.
she's tickling him. Like, yeah, dude, that's awesome, bro. He's just trying to kill her. He's trying to kill her, but because she's tickling him, he's like, yeah.
And then they have to put the binky in and he just falls
Yeah.
asleep. He's
Fuck
trying to
yeah,
murder her.
Love Stewie
I
like
like when
that.
they make him a baby.
Yeah, baby Stewie's so cool, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Family Guy's chill. And did we ever put that episode out where I was talking about my shoes? Did that go anywhere? Did that like get uploaded onto a platform?
Episode about your shoes.
Well, no, it wasn't a whole episode about my shoes, but it was like an episode where I brought up like I'm looking for somebody to sell me another copy of these shoes.
I don't know. I guess not.
There's a lost episode somewhere.
Did
Maybe
that-
it's on the Patreon.
Mike, do you know anything about that?
I remember the episode. I don't remember the number. I want to say it went up.
Was it an actual episode or was it just like a half?
I think it was an actual episode. I think it was the one right before I came on.
It must have. No, it wasn't that one. It must have gone on the Patreon.
Surely you would have had people reaching out about your shoes.
Right. Well, also, I watch most of them on YouTube. Like the ones that go on YouTube, I scan through just to torture myself.
To loathe.
Yeah, because I'm an egomaniac. I'm like a bipolar egomaniac. Because sometimes I watch myself and I'm like, you're so fucking awesome, dude. You're so boss. You're on top of the fucking world. And every other time I watch it, I'm like, you should kill yourself today. You should kill yourself by boiling yourself alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I just feel a constant level of that's fine.
That's good. That's good.
Never really like, wow, good job, but I don't want to kill myself that bad.
That's called regulation, bro. That's respectable. I don't want to kill you too much.
Can we get a compilation made? Oh, dude, I had an idea.
Dude, I don't want to kill you. I never
Dude,
say that.
you say that all the time that you want to kill me.
say
I
that,
don't think
dude.
we can get a compilation made because he always says it in like a
Private.
random Discord.
No,
group.
dude, he's definitely let it rip in public. Do I have
Maybe.
pit stains right now?
I can't see
Like a
him on the
black
camera.
Just the black shirt. If I had a white shirt, it would be like idea. Honestly, dude, I think this idea could be insane.
Okay.
We do some sort of thing regarding like viewers clipping and posting stuff.
Oh, you get money?
Well, maybe they get money.
You get money.
Maybe we test it out by saying something like, hey, if you get the highest viewed clip wins a David
Sure.
Buster's card, something.
Well,
we
we'll
need
take
some
this
incentive.
little pinprick penis of yours and suck on it.
I don't know if we can actually come up with like a rate yet.
It's your penis.
But like, if you guys get a Hustlers Dynasty clip on some sort of platform to something, reach out to the Hustlers Dynasty. We'll give you we'll do something. I don't know. That's
Hey,
all I got.
This is their penis and this is their butt, dude. Think about that, dude.
Think about that.
Elephant ass,
dude. Think about it.
grain of rice penis.
Because we're like, hey Mike, can you do stuff?
Okay.
He ain't gonna do
He
nothing.
ain't gonna do nothing.
But imagine if we had 10,000 employees.
10,000 mics. That could
And there's
almost,
money in it for you. We won't strike anything that's licensed. You can use all of our clips, whatever.
Yeah, if we had 10,000 mics, it almost equal one normal employee. That could be really cool.
Mike, come on, Mike. Look at it. He's over there. He's like,
I'm not doing
like
nothing,
in
man.
2 minutes, I'm gonna yell at them.
Um,
No, Mike, you do great. But it's a lot of, it's a big job,
It's just,
especially.
like getting clips out is not a one-man job.
Definitely is.
Well, no, I just mean like imagine one account posting like 5 clips. No, dude, like come on, but like versus 30 dudes
It's
on
not a
30
one-man job.
accounts.
It's a quarter-man job.
But come on, but you know what I mean? The reach, right? The reach.
The reach.
Well, it's just like if you get one dude posting one clip on one account versus 30 dudes posting 30 clips on 30
No, I do think there's
accounts.
some validity to that. Yeah, I mean, this,
we got to get it to Daily Loud.
yeah. Well, hopefully, yeah. Like we do a Barstool repost.
Pop Crave.
I don't know, guys. Just find some clippable, and I don't know.
I don't.
It's just there's something there though, dude. I'm telling you. Or we get like 3,000 listeners.
Right.
We gotta. I mean, for good reason, but the dog has stem cells now.
We might have to go buy a vape, dude. I can't wait to get home to smoke one of these. This is dangerous, man. I'm dying.
Dude, I have to piss so bad.
Wow.
My
what about?
dick hurts.
Listen, just for one more minute, and I stop looking at the timer. Shut up, dude. Fat ass. What about those Breeze bars? Do they make any good flavors that don't suck ass?
It's all like fruity shit or mint.
I don't like their mint.
I mean, they make like, I don't know if you can, no. The small, long ones, there's more of those. The bigger ones, the fatter ones, there's a pretty limited. But if you can do fruit, then you'd be fine. But I just, I think fruit's lame.
I mean, I just, man, I need to invest in better vapes if I'm going to start vaping again.
Well, the ones
to save
that,
my life.
The ones that you got that are.
To save my life.
The ones that you got that like have a video game on it, dude. Like, come on.
Well, those are all they fucking sell.
Yeah,
like,
at that fucking store.
I'm telling you. Like I would go to those back home. I would go to vape stores back home. I haven't been to vape stores here.
You need to go to the Emporiums.
Fuck it, dude. I don't like. There's one within walking distance of my apartment, but it's far.
You're going to 7-Eleven, like where they don't have a Chateau Marmont, and you go to Total Wine, they'll have it. You know
fine.
what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. But still, there's ease of access.
I understand
to the ones with the cartoons on it.
But yeah, if it has that little Chrome game when you're offline,
a vape that can play Rick and Morty episodes. That's what you want.
They made a vape in Minecraft Redstone.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Geek bar in Minecraft.
Well, I think we've officially done our work.
All right, guys, we got to go tour an office.
Yeah, big time.